You guys have just played 5 games on the road, but it feels like you've been away for a lot longer than that. Does it seem like it's been a while since you played at home?
It does. It seems like it's been a while. It's amazing. I think our guys have gotten so accustomed to playing on the road that we got a good rhythm on the road. Now we got to develop that rhythm at home. We have a us against the world mentality, a bunker mentality on the road, and somehow, someway, we've got to develop that here at home and get comfortable with that. That us against the world mentality. And it's hard to do because our fans are so good, it's so great. We have a good home court, but we have a tendency to get comfortable at home, and that's something we got to fight against.
Would you say there's different challenges then? You're talking about them being on the road presents challenges, but then having 7 games at home, maybe complacency or something like that?
They're comfortable. I don't know if complacency is where I think being comfortable. You got family coming in town, they look at that segment of the schedule and say, oh, I can go visit Johnny, for those 7 games and see 7 home games in Toronto. And all at once your schedule gets discombobulated and you get, you have family and friends, your rhythm gets off as far as your routine is concerned, and it can mess with you. So we've talked about that, not to get comfortable, let's make sure we take advantage. We've paid our dues on the road. Now the road is paying us back, but we've got to make it work. We've got to come in and be the hardest working team on the floor and not think that home is going to take care of us.
There's going to be a lot of all-star talk leading up the next few weeks. I don't think the Raptors have ever had 2 players represent the team in the all-star game at one time. Is with DeMar and Kyle playing so well, will we see them in the game this year, do you think?
Well, again, it depends on our team. I think a lot of it is how well we do in these next couple of weeks, more so than individual numbers. I think our team play is as important to those 2 guys making the all-star team as anything else. Now we have a case, but they can score 50 points and we finish before the all-star break at 7th, and it's not going to do very much good. So it's about our team play, what those guys contribute, which they contribute a lot to our team wins. Is going to determine a lot on where those 2 guys rank. I think it would be great for our organization, our franchise, the history of our franchise. Having the all-star game here, having 2 representatives again, but we have to control that.
And just specifically tonight against Brooklyn, what are some of the things you key on to make sure you guys get off to a good start?
Well, good start, good finish. This is going to be a tough game. It's not going to be easy. This team is playing with a little pep in their step, and since the coaching change, it's amazing how that works sometimes, but they're playing with a lot of energy on both ends of the floor. They kind of stubbed their toe in Atlanta, but had Portland to a close game at home, and then also, too, they beat New York at home. So they're playing with a little bit more pep. We've got to meet that energy here at home and can't take anything for granted. There's no team in this league that we have the right or the ability to walk out and say, okay, our record is better than theirs. Let's just show up and throw our records on the court. That does not happen in the NBA. And we got to have our T's crossed and I's dotted as we go into the game, to give ourselves a chance to win against anybody.